Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing so good, and if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be a back to school related video because I do know that it is back to school season. Everyone is going back to school, whether it be college, whether it be high school, whether it be elementary school, middle school. Everyone is going back to school around this time of year, and I kind of wanted to base my channel around current events, so I did want to incorporate a back to school type of video in my channel. Now today's video is going to be about high school do's and don'ts. Now I can't do a college one because I have not been to college yet, so once I do go to college I'll probably do a video on that. For now, the most recent level of education that I have completed is high school, so we are going to talk about high school do's and don'ts. Now I just want to put a disclaimer out there because I know that people are sensitive and I don't know. So I'm just going to say that just because I have these opinions doesn't mean that you have to follow them, doesn't mean that what you are doing in high school is wrong. This is just my opinion on what you should do and what you should not do in high school. I've experienced it, so I definitely know, more or less what goes on, how it happened, how things happen in high school, and what you should do to have a successful high school career. So I'm not here to offend anybody or make people feel like they're doing high school wrong, I guess, but this is just my opinion and how I think that you should go about high school. So let's get started. Now I have 5 do's and I have 5 don'ts, and I'm going to go in order from the most important to the least important. So I'm going to start with do's first because that's obviously the most important thing. You want to do these things to be kind of successful in high school and make good friends and just have a really good experience in your high school career. So let's get into it. Okay, I took my glasses off because I just was not feeling the vibe. I looked kind of weird. I was getting the glare off the window. So I did take my glasses off. My number 1 top do is be yourself. You want to go into high school completely as you are. Don't go into high school trying to be something you're not, because you're going to have kind of a bad experience. People will expose you and show you for who you are really inside. So you definitely just want to be yourself. It will make your experience a lot more better. You will definitely find friends that are more like you, so you can connect with and vibe with and have a true relationship with, rather than finding friends that are nothing like you and you're kind of miserable around them and you kind of know that these people aren't actually people that you should be hanging out with. It'll just make your experience with finding friends and finding a social group a lot better, and you always just want to be true to yourself. You never want to act like you're something you're not. It definitely just puts a downer on you and how you feel at the end of the day. I kind of been there in my freshman year. I was kind of, finding myself. So I get that you sometimes struggle with finding who you actually are in the beginning of high school. But once you do find out who you really are, grab hold of it and don't let that go. You definitely don't want to give the impression that you're something that you really aren't. Okay, so my next do would be to focus on your grades and your education, because that is the reason that you are in high school, honey. You are there to learn, whether you like it or not. That is why you are put in school. That is why you are in high school, and high school is the most crucial and important part of your grades and your marks, because that will kind of shape and mold what college you will be accepted to, what college you'll be going to, and things like that. You definitely want to focus on your grades in high school specifically, because that is very crucial to your future and your education, and you don't want to negatively affect that by slacking off and not doing your homework, not turning your papers in. It's very, very important to focus on your education. I cannot stress that enough. I definitely had my fair share of slacking, and I was struggling a lot, and you don't want to be struggling and falling behind, because it's just not cute. It's embarrassing to be behind your class and having to make up credits and make up classes. You definitely just want to keep your eye on the ball and do your work, bitch. Like, do it. So my number 3 in my do's list would be to keep yourself dapper and kempt. Now, I cannot stress enough how many times I have experienced people in my high school just looking a hot ass mess, definitely not kempt, hair looking crazy, wearing sweats when we were allowed to wear sweats, just looking a hot mess, and that is not cute, especially in high school. You're becoming an adult and you want to keep yourself, how can I say this? You want to keep yourself looking presentable. I mean, because this is kind of, high school is kind of preparing you for your future. And in your future, whether you be in an office, whether you be at some place of work, you do have to be kempt. You do have to look presentable. Your hair has to be brushed. You have to be smelling good. Sometimes you even have to wear a suit and tie. I mean, you want to be presentable at all times, especially in high school. You never know when a scout or something like that, if you are in sports, will be, you know, lurking the hallways. You want to look like you're here for business, you know, like you're here to do the damn thing. You want to look like that at all times. And I know some days it's a little hard waking up early in the morning to look good, but I mean, you want to make yourself look like you tried, and there's ways to look like you tried even when you didn't. So, you know, just keep your shit together. Don't be coming to high school looking crazy. That's not ever a cute look. And you know, just do your best to make yourself look presentable at all times. So my next do would be to be respectful to your teachers and your higher ups. Now, this is very, very important because these people are here for you. They are here to teach you. They are here to, you know, prepare you for your future. And of course they do get paid for it, but a lot of these teachers honestly do care about you and your education and what you're learning and what you're not learning, and they really do want to help you and guide you. And it's unfair for you to act kind of disrespectful to them because they, you know, they're not really doing anything for you to be that way. They honestly just are here to teach you and, you know, shape you into the adult that you're going to be, honestly, because now that I look back, a lot of my teachers did teach me a lot about like my future, and the stuff that I learned in high school I did kind of take with me, and it kind of shaped me into like who I am now. So you definitely want to respect your teachers and your higher ups, your principals, everything like that, because those people are definitely there to help you. They're not there to, you know, ruin your high school career. They're just there to teach you and help you and guide you, and you definitely want to keep that in consideration, and you definitely want to be respectful to them whenever you can. I know that it's hard to be respectful to some of them because some of them really do have an attitude problem and they're just rude as fuck, but you know, it's up to you to be the bigger person and just kind of brush that to the side, you know, kill them with kindness. Be a nice person, you know, because who cares? No one has time for petty teachers. So just be nice, be respectful, you know, don't be disrespecting your teachers. That's really all I gotta say about that. So my last do kind of follows number 4, which is being respectful. Just be kind. Be a nice person, just to everyone in general, because it's not that hard to be nice. Like in high school, I've experienced a lot of rude ass people that were just mean as fuck for no reason at all, because like, bitch, I don't even know you, but you're over here being rude as fuck. Like, I said you look cute and you didn't even say thank you, bitch. Like, what? But anyway, that's besides the point. You just want to be nice to people because you never know. A lot of people do struggle in high school, and it's just a struggle for them to even get out of bed and get to school. So you want to just be nice. You never know what people are going through. I mean, it's not that hard to be a nice, kind person, genuinely. It's just nice to get a nice, kind word from someone, whether it be someone you know or whether it be someone you don't know. So just be a nice person. It's not difficult. And I know that a lot of people will appreciate that. So now we can move on to don'ts. I just covered all of my do's, and those are very, very crucial and very, very important to having a successful high school career. So you definitely want to follow those do's. They're very, very important. I tried to just pick the crucial ones. I mean, I had a bunch, but those are the main ones. Those are the main ones that you need to follow in order to, you know, be successful and have a nice high school career. So now we can move on to don'ts. And I had hella don'ts, but I kind of just tried to pick the top 5, the most important ones, because I didn't want this video to be, you know, super fucking long. So I just picked my top 5 don'ts, and now we can get into that. So my first don't would be don't get caught up hanging with the wrong people. I cannot stress this enough. If you want to hang out with people, that is your choice. However, you don't want to hang out with the wrong kinds of people. And you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. It's the people that, you know, do drugs, drink when they shouldn't be, partying, doing bad shit that they don't need to be doing. I have been there, okay? I have fucking been there. I know. I hung out with some very crazy people, and it got me in some crazy shit, and I know I can't put the blame all on them, but they were a big part of that, because you are who you hang out with. You are who you surround yourself with, and if you are around these people, eventually you are going to pick up on their bad habits and you are going to become them. So definitely surround yourself with good people. Do not surround yourself with bad people, because it taints your reputation and you don't want to, you know, have the image of those people. Most of the time when these people hang out with bad people, that's usually not who they are. They just kind of want to fit in and find friends, but I promise you, they won't stick around regardless if you hang out with them or not. I mean, friendships in high school are unpredictable, and most of the time they don't last. So definitely just find you some friends that are real and, you know, are actually similar to you. Don't get caught up with them people, because you are who you surround yourself with, honey, and you don't want to be looking like a fool. Okay, for my second don't, it would definitely be don't slack off and don't skip class. Because in high school, homework definitely piles up and you do not want to fall behind. It can be very easy to fall behind, especially if you just miss 1 or 2 classes a day. It'll definitely pile up and you will find yourself way behind. So do not slack off, stay on track. Get your shit done, come to school. I definitely skipped a lot of school and my ass paid for it. So coming from personal experience, listen to me, go the fuck to school, do your homework, turn it in, stay on track, because you do not want to fall behind. It is very hard to catch back up. So definitely just go to school and stay on track. It is very easy to do, but I was, you know, man, high school was crazy for me, so that's just what happened with me. But you can definitely do better, so do better. My number 3 don't would definitely be to avoid unnecessary drama. Now, I know that a lot of people think that high school goes hand in hand with drama, but it does not have to. Trust me, it does not have to. As long as you mind your business, stay to yourself, stay with your group of friends if you do have one. Just keep to yourself, avoid unnecessary drama. Don't talk to anyone who you think is, you know, blah 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 this, blah 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 that, talks a lot of shit. Avoid those kind of people. Like, I did have my fair share of drama in high school, but it was very minimal because I kind of stayed to myself a lot in high school. I had a very small group of friends, and even then that group kind of fell off and I was kind of graduating with only one friend. So I mean, keep to yourself and you won't have the issue of drama. Mind your business. Don't feed into, you know, people talking to shit about other people. Just mind your business. Just, it's not your business to, you know, kind of get in the middle of that, because it's honestly just stupid and pointless, and drama is so unnecessary and it can definitely be avoided. So do that. Okay, so this next don't is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a controversial don't, because I mean, nowadays everyone kind of is on the trend of wearing a lot of makeup, but I will say that you should not overload on makeup. Especially if you're just starting high school, you are going to take gym, and what is the point of beating your entire face to just go in gym and sweat it off? And yes, honey, you have to participate in gym or you will fail gym and you will take it again. Because I did that as well. I didn't want to participate in gym ever. I never brought shoes, I never bought a change of clothes, and I failed gym and I had to take it again. So definitely don't overload on makeup, because you will take gym and it will just get oily and greasy and messy, and that's not a good look. And also, a lot of makeup to school is just kind of pointless. I do get if you want to put on a little mascara and a little concealer, maybe a little bit of foundation, a little lipstick, but you do not have to go full beat, false eyelashes, wing eyeliner, because I have seen people in my high school do it and they were looking a mess. Honestly, eyelashes were coming off. It was not cute. And honestly, you just need to avoid that. I think when I was in high school, I just wore like foundation and mascara, and that was about it, because I barely knew how to do my makeup in high school, because makeup wasn't really a trend back then. But now that it's kind of trendy, I thought I would throw this one in there, because you don't want to be the one going into high school looking crazy with a full beat and everyone else is just, you know, normal as fuck. Like, you do not have to wear a full beat to high school. It is not that serious. And usually high school is the time when your skin kind of starts to change and you get way more prone to breaking out. So you just want to keep your skin clear, keep it natural, or if you want to wear makeup, just keep it very minimal so you can kind of preserve your skin and keep it looking fresh and nice. So definitely don't overload on makeup, just keep it minimal. Okay, so my last don't would be not to try too hard. And I'm not talking about grades and homework. I'm talking about with your personality. Do not try too hard to fit in, to be known, to be this, to be that, because it's not cute. No one likes tryhards. I mean, that's not... Why are you even... I just don't understand that concept of tryhards. Like, no one is that important for you to try and get their attention so hard and kiss their ass so much. No one is that important. They're not. So don't go into high school acting like something you're not, like I've said before. Don't do it, because it's not cute. Just be yourself. Don't try too hard to impress other people, because those people really don't mean shit to you, and they never will. So just kind of get past the bullshit. Just be yourself. Don't try too hard to impress other people, because they don't matter at the end of the day. And that's just what it is. So yeah, guys, I think that's it for this video. I've covered my top 5 do's and my top 5 don'ts, and everything is fine and dandy. I hope you guys really do take these into consideration if you're starting high school, if you're already in high school. It'll definitely help you a lot. It'll definitely shape your high school career into something that you actually want it to be, rather than some disaster that you look back on now and you're like, fuck, like me. That's what I'm doing now. I look back at high school like, girl, bye. Like, that was a mess. But for real, like, take these do's and don'ts into consideration before you start high school or while you're in high school, because they are very, very important factors. And if you are starting school, best of luck to you. School is crazy, school is a ride, but it is a very, very small part of your life, and you will get through it, I promise you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I so much appreciate your support. We are at 100 subscribers, a little over 100 subscribers. I'm very, very excited about that. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I am so much appreciative of that. Hopefully I can get to 500 subscribers so I can do a giveaway. That is my goal. I want to get to 500 so I can, you know, give back to you guys, I guess. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post videos every single week. And give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And that's all. I'll definitely catch you guys in the next one. Bye.